Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together, usually live on Facebook, but surprise, today, Friday, January 12th, I have escaped again. So this will not be a live broadcast, but you know me, I always want to make sure that you have a way to connect with one another. And what we're going to do today is I look through the archives that I have. And you'd be amazed, and I am often amazed at the number of videos that we have created, but I simply didn't get around to uploading to YouTube. So every now and then I look through my archives and I go like, wow, we did this, and it's time to upload it. And some of those walks are out of date, but some of these videos are still perfectly usable. So today we are going to enjoy 3 videos that we have seen before, but you know, it's that time of the year and it is probably a good time to revisit. 2 of the videos have to do with things in El Tuito, and they have to do specifically with the wonderful Campestre Las Parotas restaurant that is within El Tuito, which is a wonderful place to enjoy Saturday and Sunday brunch. So we have 2 videos, one on how to get there from downtown El Tuito to the restaurant itself, and the other one is going to be about walking around the restaurant. I'm sure that some things have changed. This video was originally created back in 2022, but I am sure that a lot of it remains the same. And another video that we want to get from the vault and give it a little dusting and share it again is our walk around of the Naval Museum, which is located right next to the Los Arcos, the Malecon Amphitheater. So if you haven't had a chance to visit the museum, maybe looking at this video will inspire you to go check it out. Okay, so we have just arrived in El Tuito, and I am about to show you exactly how to get to La Parota. Well, as you can see, we have arrived at Campestre Las Parotas, which is this country restaurant that my friend Luis Tello has opened up, and I want to show you around. Let's take a look. People show up early in the morning. They start checking in. The cost of the all-you-can-eat buffet is 230 pesos for adults. And everything is happening around this gorgeous, ginormous parota tree. There are some swings right at the entrance. And as you start walking around, there are all these different stations. This is the bar, obviously, right at the entrance. A lot of local people come down here, and the trick is you need to get here early, because if you don't, the food runs out. This is the fresh tortilla station, and people can get eggs right over there. El Tuito does not have a good family-style restaurant per se, so this is a great place for local families to come and enjoy themselves on a weekend, celebrate birthdays. As you can see, this is happening right now, including mariachi. ¿Qué mariachi son? Ustedes son los polvitos. Oh my God. This is the mariachi Los Polvitos de Jalisco. They are very busy. They're constantly posting on Facebook because they are one of the most successful local mariachi ensembles, and they are playing. They keep looking at me wondering, what am I saying? What am I doing? But this is the mariachi Los Polvitos de Jalisco. And right in this area, there are all kinds of stews and wonderful things like machaca and rice and chicken mole, birria, chicharrón. All kinds of Mexican traditional treats can be found here. Fresh fruit and breads and much more. There is hola. There are little children playing everywhere. This is wonderful. And there's also like a little mini lagoon. And there's wild animals everywhere. So as you can see, this would be a perfect place for families to bring their kids to hang out and discover Mother Nature. And this, my friends, is our little adventure exploring this beautiful restaurant and it's time for me to get back to my table. Ciao. Hello, everyone. I'm standing right outside of the Naval Museum, the Museo Naval, right here on the Malecón. It recently reopened for visits, and we are hopefully going to take a walking tour just to see what they have. For starters, I'm seeing that general admission is 45 pesos. Seniors can go in for 30, students for 30, and so forth. Muy buenas tardes, jefe. ¿Se puede pasar a visitar?
Sí.
¿Aquí?
Hoy es gratis.
¿Hoy es gratis? ¿Y luego?
Todos los miércoles son gratis.
Ah. So I've just found out that it is free on Wednesday, so I'm going to sign up. Paco Ojeda from Jalisco. La fecha de hoy es... y una persona y ok, muchísimas gracias. Gracias, con permiso. Okay, for starters, it's air conditioned. Now this is a little dark, and I hope that it'll be bright enough for you to be able to see. The nice thing that I'm seeing is that everything that I see written down is written down in English and in Spanish, which is good. There is an interesting depiction of pre-Hispanic navigation. And here we see information about different maritime routes that were used in Mexico. There's some information about what was going on at the Texcoco Lake right outside of Mexico City. Some history of when Cortés arrived in Tenochtitlan. Wow. Then information about the route that existed between Mexico and China. Interesting. The origins of Mexico's army. Interesting. That will be me over there. And here's a beautiful reproduction of an old vessel. Some information about Maximilian and the Navy. The foundation of the Naval School. And the infrastructure of the years in which Porfirio Díaz remained in office for decades. There are a number of interactive stations that can be explored. And a big exhibit of orientation using the stars. You will not be able to appreciate this, but This is an area where everything is covered with stars, and there are explanations of how early sailors used to use specific instruments to be able to navigate. Restrooms, of course, which we've heard are very comfortable to use. ¿Tienen más exhibiciones arriba? Qué bueno, gracias, con permiso. There's more upstairs. Ah, look at that. Interesting, beautiful. It says do not pass, so we will go this way. Ah, it continues this way. Beds. More information about the different confrontations that have taken place in Mexico. And again, I'm walking through this just to give you a gist as to what to expect. But as I mentioned earlier, all the explanations are both in Spanish and English. So you can take your time visiting the museum. Some formal wear used at one point or another, and battle wear as well. And here's a little timeline that starts in 1821 and continues all the way to 2014, when the Naval Museum in Mexico City was opened. And here we have scale versions of some of the vessels that Mexico has. And behind me, doesn't seem to be on right now, is a whole interactive thing in which you can navigate your own ship. These are some of the school boats that, well, not boats, but, here we go. These are sailing school ship that are owned by Mexico's Navy for young students. And the one thing that I can see is that the cafeteria that used to exist in the upper level is no longer up here. It has been moved downstairs. Still, we're going to take a look at it just to see what they offer. Ajá. En the cafeteria. Buenas tardes.
Hola, buenas tardes.
¿Cómo le va?
Bien, gracias.
It's a gift shop. So there's all kinds of things that you can purchase. ¿Estos de aquí qué son? ¿Son toallas?
Son toallas.
Oh, beautiful towels.
¿Quieres
A ver. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
Estos están en 250, creo.
250 pesos for this beautiful towel. Me parece muy bien.
Sí.
And then there's a small area to say buenas tardes, buen provecho. There's a small restaurant here which is absolutely comfortable. It's air conditioned and quite a nice place to sit down. ¿Puedo checar su menú?
Sí.
I'm asking to look at the menu. Qué amable, muchas gracias. So check it out. They have coffee and several beverages. They have desserts like fried plantains. They have a number of enchiladas and omelets and things like that. Everything is very affordably priced. So this might be a good place to check out. Qué amable, muchísimas gracias. Con permiso. So it's nice to see that this facility is open again and that we can all come in here and enjoy it. And this pretty much wraps up. Oh, there you go. Macrame lovers, here's how it's done. Okay, so that was it. Let me get back outside. Con permiso, muchas gracias. And that was my quick and dirty visit of the Naval Museum. If you find yourselves in this part of town, be sure to check it out. And remember that it is free on Wednesdays. And now we are signing off. Ciao. And that's what we're going to have for today at Coffee and Headlines. I, once again, thank you for giving me the occasional opportunity to take off and get some fresh air and come back with new and acquired energy. So this is what we have. As always, I thank you for being a part of our community. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to sneak away every now and then. Tomorrow will be pre-recorded as well, but we will be back live on Monday morning. So I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will talk to you again soon.